All right, well, people who own Teslas may know that they've got a bit of a reputation for having maybe not the thickest, most durable paint in the world. And so for owners of the Model 3 or Y, especially like me, you'll find that the longer you have the car, the more you'll take a little bit of, kind of micro scratches, maybe some dents and dings along the side of the car, which all come from just the dirt and gravel that gets kind of kicked up and sprayed up, especially from your own wheels as you're driving along some of the roads, especially the bad ones that we've got here in New Jersey and New York. So today we've got some new mud flaps that we're going to install courtesy of DEDC, and these are going to give us much more protection and prevent things from getting kicked up onto the side of the car, hopefully keep our car in better shape as we continue to own it. So stick with me, we're going to get these on there. I'll show you how they work, how to install them, and show you how they end up surviving. All right, let's drive.
That's right.
All right, so this is a pretty cool accessory pack from DEDC. So you get not only this set of front and rear mud guards, but you get a few other accessories in here too. So you get these little adhesive door protectors. So these go sort of on just the edge of the door. They're like a kind of plasticky, foamy thing. So that'll prevent those from getting kind of chipped and dinged up, scuffed up as you open and close the door. We've also got, I don't see it here, but we'll get it installed. We've got a little camera cover that slides open and close. So you can ensure that you have privacy through the camera, which is especially important since it turns out that some Tesla employees have actually been using footage from the cars and sending that around. So that might help us with that. And then we also have this kind of flexible cup holder protector, I guess. So this will slot in there and hold any spills or anything else like that, and just keep our cup holder nice and non-grimy. And then we've got this center console armrest cover that will just slide in over that and give us a little more protection there. Because I've noticed, especially with the kids' feet kind of kicking up on there, our greasy arms and stuff, especially in the summer, the armrest can take a little bit of a beating. So this will help protect that as well. And then we've got all of the screws and bolts and even a big old Allen wrench here to do the install for the mud flaps. So it should be a fairly easy install. We're just going to have to kind of get a little bit underneath the car to get the bolts and stuff out. But I'll show you how that works, and then we'll go take these for a test drive. So come with me. All right, well, we're going to get the mud flaps on here first, and just wanted to show kind of what we're going to have to do here. So you can see that down here we've got in the front here these two little bolts that we're going to pull out, and then here in the back two bolts also, but then there's also a screw up there, and then there's apparently one down here somewhere. Can you actually see that or not? But we're going to get those out. That's going to allow us to mount the mud flaps in here. You can see, there's really nothing there stock at all that is actually preventing anything from shooting off the tire onto the car. So adding these on should give us a lot more protection, and we'll see how it changes the look of the car. All right, well, we are going to start here with taking off these bolts, and I've got this nice plastic spudger that came with some of the other accessories that I've got. I definitely recommend trying to use this first, because using metal, like with this screwdriver, while it will work, it's a little bit more likely to possibly scratch or even break the clips. So the nice thing is they give you plenty of extra ones here to get these mud flaps on. So even if we break one, it's not going to be a big deal, but I'd rather avoid it if possible. So try with this first, and this actually found makes it pretty easy. So the trick here is on these bolts, there's one little part, sort of like a notch, that you just want to get this in. You pull it out sort of halfway, and that releases the clip, and then it should be super easy to take off. So we're going to start here in the front, where these should be pretty easy. It's just these two clips that are going to come out. Dirty, but easy. pops right off. Right, see it all even just stays together. So it's basically just this bolt goes in and it sort of like an anchor pushes it out so that it holds it in. So we're going to take these out, and we actually don't need these. We're just going to put the fender on and use the ones that it come with, which are a little bit longer screws that will hold it in. So you can see just comparison. Here's the ones that are on the car, and here's what we're going to put in, which is a little bit longer. And here is the screw that is going to go down into there. Alright, now I do have to figure out which way these actually go. And it looks like... Okay, so that could go there. Did you see, would this also fit? It's not going to fit that way, but that doesn't look right. So, we're going to go like that. Yeah, that fits nice and flush on there. We've got clips here that look like that'll hold it on. So, we're going to get that lined up and get it on it. So, here we go with our new clip. So, just pushing that clip in first, and then I guess you could, if you want, you can screw that in. Kind of feels like I can just push it in. Yeah. Alright, well, we've got those ones in now, and we're going to move on back to the back here. So, in the back, the only difference is, so we've still got the same two clips, but we've got this extra screw up here and the one on the bottom. So, we have to take the screws out in addition to the clips. Alright, so you can see I got a pretty stubborn one there, but just by kind of working around the outside of it, I was able to get it, and still came out intact, not breaking or anything. Hopefully this one comes out a little easier. Oh, there we go. Now the screw. Okay, so interestingly, this one looks like it's just like a hand thing. A little wing nut almost. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Just hand tightened. Alright, so that's going to fit on like this. Alright, well, we managed to get those on, and one thing I realized after doing this first one was I wasn't getting these little clips, clips, whatever you want to call them, on here exactly right, and so once I got that kind of in through the little plastic kind of wheel arch here, it actually lined up much better, and then those screws I didn't even have to screw in. I was able to just push in with my hand. So a little tip there, and that gets it lined up perfectly, and now it's nice and secure on there. So, not worried about those going anywhere. So yeah, I think those look good. They add a little bit more like off-roady, kind of ruggedy look to the car without changing it substantially. I'd be interested to see if anyone in the family even notices the change. I bet not, but we'll see. And I'm going to go for just a quick little drive to see if they are loose or rattling or making any noise at all. And speaking of noise, sorry for the noise, it's springtime in New Jersey, so it's kind of impossible to get outside without someone having their lawn mowed or weeds trimmed or leaves blown. But yeah, got these on nice now, and we'll go see how they hold up. Actually, we'll also get some of the other accessories in as well. Alright, so first up we are going to get this little door protector in. And okay, so this is just going to kind of go over the door corner here, which you can see actually has taken a little bit of a beating. So I'm going to get that on there. And it's got little sticky tape on here that we can use to have it stick on. And that's just going to slide in over the corner here. Like that. Alright, easy peasy. And that'll protect that corner a bit more from, I don't know, whatever's scuffing that up, kicks, children's feet, etc. Do this on all the doors. Alright, so now on the inside we've got a few accessories. So first up, we've got this little camera cover. So that's going to go right up here. And we are going to block people from spying on us in here. You get a level. So it goes right there, covers the camera, and now we can slide it closed. Now you'll never know what we're doing, except for all the other cameras and stuff. But at least they won't be able to see inside. Right, then we've got this cup holder cover, so in case your cup holder's looking pretty gross and grody, this slots right in there, and it gives us some extra protection in there, especially for spills, but also for scraping it up and everything. And got a little lip there that we push down, and that'll hold it in. Alright, and now, last but not least, we've got a armrest cover. So that's just going to slide right over here and go through the elastic part here. Bear with me. Alright, so we're just going to get that on here. Alright, probably easier to do without trying to balance a camera, but got that going on there. Okay, just going to get it over there. Turn on. Okay, so now, just get that positioned exactly right. Alright, so now we've got this cover here for our sweaty arms, and we can even kind of slide it back a little bit here so that it will protect the top part, which our 3-year-old loves to put his feet up on. So that'll keep that nice and clean now. Alright, so, all in all, I think a great accessory pack from DEDC. The mud flaps are looking pretty awesome on here. And I like all of the extra protection we've got. So, just kind of a quick just look at the full-on effect from the outside. We've got our mud flaps, we've got our little door corner protectors there, and then of course the stuff on the inside. Alright, so here we go on what is quickly becoming, I guess, my testing loop of Tesla accessories. But we've got our DEDC mud flaps on, and just testing to make sure that we're not getting any sort of additional road noise or rattling or anything as we drive around. So starting off here with a little bit of a kind of slower residential road, and we'll pick up the speed a little bit just to make sure, and make sure we don't have any loose bolts or anything, especially if things can go flying off on the highway or anything like that. So go around this way and give it a shot. It's a nice warm day today. So right now I'm not hearing anything at all, except for the kid's car seat rattling around, which often happens. Yeah, no additional road noise. I'm not hearing any buffeting or anything from the wind hitting them. So far so good. I'll have to also just check the consumption and make sure we're not losing a ton of efficiency through drag, but can't imagine we are. I think that these strike a good balance between adding some additional protection and extending how far down the coverage is below the wheels, so that you're not going to be kicking stuff up, but they're not so far down that they're going to be dragging on the ground or really messing with the aerodynamic efficiency of the car much at all. Alright, so let me pick up the speed a little bit more here on this part here where it's less residential. Yeah, nothing at all. So I think we are perfect. Yeah, once I got them lined up the right way, it was very easy to get them installed. Only took a couple of minutes. Had a couple of stubborn bolts that were initially installed on here, but still didn't have too much of a hard time getting those off. And then once I did, I was able to put on the new ones pretty easily. So I think this is a very easy upgrade and one that can help protect the car. I don't know, styling wise, it's not such a major difference. If you know that there, it's definitely noticeable, but I don't think it's changing the look of the car all that much. So if that is of value to you also, good news on that front. But alright, yeah, I'm quite happy with these. Alright, so there is a look at getting all of these accessories, which all come together from DEDC, set up and installed on the car. And so far, everything's seeming really good with them. Nice, high-quality products that I really don't think distract from the car too much and just add some nice protection. So if you're worried about the longevity of your Tesla and kind of maximizing the long-term value of it like I am, I think these are the perfect accessories to pick up. So if you're interested, you'll find the link in the description below. Make sure to use my link and code so that you can save on your order. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Got lots more Tesla stuff coming your way and a ton of other EVs that I am testing out. So you don't want to miss any of that, so make sure you like and subscribe. With that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you out there on the road.